Welcome to NIA English Channel.
Hello, everyone. Today, we're doing a deep dive into something that trips up so many people. That seemingly simple request, tell me about yourself.
Right. It sounds easy, but whether it's a job interview, first day of class, even just meeting someone new, panic station sometimes.
Totally. And we've got this really interesting source material today. It's a language learning script. 2 characters, Mark and Anna, introducing themselves.
Okay.
But we're not just going to summarize their chat. No. Our mission here is to basically pull apart everything they share. I mean, everything. Pets, pizza preferences, the lot, and build a kind of blueprint from it.
Like a practical framework anybody can use.
Exactly. The ultimate guide to crafting that perfect self-introduction. We're looking for the system behind it.
Got it. So not just examples, but the actual rules of engagement, maybe?
Precisely. And the script kicks off with a really key idea, I think. It frames the question not as scary, not an interrogation, but as an invitation to share. If you can get your head around that first, it just takes the pressure off, doesn't it?
That's a great starting point. Okay, so let's unpack how this script builds the introduction. It starts with the absolute basics, right? The core stuff.
Yeah, the foundational layer. Got to get this out clearly, quickly. Name, where you're from. So Mark's from Canada, Anna's from the U.S. Simple, done. Sets the scene.
But then, almost immediately, it does something clever.
Yeah.
It introduces contrast. Mark lives in a small, quiet town. Anna, big, noisy city. Why that detail, do you think? So early on.
Well, it's efficient, isn't it? Instead of saying, I prefer quiet environments or I thrive in bustling places, you just state the fact. Small town versus big city.
Ah, okay. It signals lifestyle preference without needing a whole paragraph.
Exactly. It's a conversational shortcut, and it gives the other person something immediate to latch onto, visually and maybe even personally.
And they follow that right up with where they live. Mark's got a small house with a garden. Anna, a small apartment. I paused on that garden detail in the script. Why mention a garden specifically?
Good question, because it's not just a place. It implies activity, doesn't it? A garden needs tending. It suggests maybe patience, a connection to nature, a certain rhythm to life.
Okay.
Plus, it's a fantastic hook for a follow-up question, isn't it? Oh, a garden, what do you grow? It's much warmer than just saying, I have a house.
Yeah, much more inviting. So the house apartment detail, especially linked to the town-city thing, makes it feel real, grounded.
Gives you an instant picture. So that's the core foundation laid.
Right. Then the script moves on to what you might call the functional layer, defining roles, age, and what you do.
Yep. Age first, Mark's 28, Anna's 25. Quick establishes they're roughly peers. Relatable.
Okay.
But the arcucation part, that's where more personality starts to come through. Mark, he's an English teacher, and the script adds, loves his job. Anna, she's a student studying art, and again, loves to draw and paint.
That loves his job or loves to draw bit seems important. It's not just what you do, but your attitude towards it.
Absolutely. It adds that little spark of passion or interest. And think about the pairing. English teacher, art student.
Yeah, what's the significance there?
Well, it sets up this potential dynamic, right? The script even points it out they'd make a perfect team for some kind of project.
Ah, synergy.
Right. So their roles aren't just labels, they signal expertise, interests, and even how they might interact or collaborate with others. It defines their sort of public-facing skill set or passion.
Okay, this makes sense. We've got the basics, the location, the job. Now the script seems to shift gears, moving into more personal territory. Family and pets, adding warmth.
Emotional anchors, yeah. That's a good way to put it. These details make the person relatable on a human level. So family structure comes up.
Anna has an older brother, Alex. Mark has a younger sister, Laura, who's into music, plays the piano.
Just little glimpses into their background, their family life.
And then, interestingly, it mentions their parents' jobs. Anna's mom is a teacher, dad's a chef, cooks always delicious food, nice detail.
Ah, yes.
Mark's mom's a writer, dad's a doctor. Now, hang on. Is mentioning your parents' jobs always smart? Couldn't it sound like you're, riding on their coattails?
That's a really fair point. And yet, in maybe a formal job interview, you'd probably skip that unless it was directly relevant.
Right.
But in this context, like a language class or just getting to know someone, it adds color, doesn't it? It gives a quick sketch of the environment they grew up in. Creative household, academic, service-oriented.
Like contextual shorthand. Okay, I can see that for casual settings.
It just paints a slightly richer picture fast.
Got it. And then the big emotional hitters.
Yeah.
Pets. Mark has Rocky. Small, brown, happy dog.
Yeah.
Friendly and funny. Classic dog person profile.
Totally. And Anna, she has Milo. Black and white cat. very quiet, very sleepy. Described as elegant and independent.
The contrast is perfect, isn't it? Friendly, funny dog versus elegant, sleepy cat. Dog person versus cat person. It's almost a personality archetype right there.
Exactly. And these details stick. You'll remember Rocky and Milo long after you've forgotten Marcus 28 or Anna Studies Art.
Sure.
Because pets represent, like, daily emotional connection and responsibility. They humanize the person immediately and give you super easy, low-stakes things to talk about. Oh, what breed is Rocky? My cat sleeps all day, too. Instant connection point.
Okay, so family and pets are crucial for that warmth, that human connection. Now, the script dives into what I guess really fleshes out the personality, that likes, dislikes, hobbies.
The fun stuff.
Yeah, this is where you get the flavor, the personality indicators. And again, look at the structure. Favorite foods. Mark likes pizza, specifically pepperoni. Anna likes pasta. Simple, relatable.
Favorite colors. Mark likes blue, calm like the sky. Anna likes green like the trees. Nature. Notice they don't just say the color. Good catch. They give a little why. The reason connects the color to a value or feeling, calmness. Nature. That makes it meaningful, not just a random fact. Tells you something about their aesthetic or what they value.
Right. And hobbies show a nice balance, too. Anna leans creative and maybe introspective. Painting to relax, reading adventure stories.
Well, while Mark's got a mix listening to old rock music, that's internal, but also playing soccer with friends, which is active, social.
And they find common ground, too, both like comedy movies, though Anna likes animated ones as well. It's a nice mix of individual tastes and shared interests.
Exactly. Builds a picture of how they spend their downtime, what energizes them.
Okay, but here's something I found really interesting and maybe counterintuitive. The script deliberately includes dislikes. Mark does not like olives. Full stop. Anna does not like spicy food and hates waking up early. She's not a morning person.
Yes. This is such a smart tactic. Why? Because nobody is perfect. An introduction that's just a list of awesome things can sound, well, a bit fake or intimidating.
Like reading a LinkedIn profile out loud.
Exactly. Throwing in a small, specific, non-controversial dislike like olives or long queues or spiders makes you instantly more human, more relatable.
The relatability, Grook.
That's it. Everyone dislikes something trivial. It shows you're not trying to present this flawless image. It actually makes you more approachable, paradoxically. It's a simple way to inject personality without any drama.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Avoid sounding like a robot listing positive attributes.
Right. Shows a bit of vulnerability, maybe, but in a very safe way.
So, wow, we've covered a lot of ground here. Name, place, lifestyle contrast, age, job, family, pets, food, colors, hobbies, movies, even dislikes. That's a huge checklist. If someone tried to reel all that off at once.
It would be total information overload. Exactly. And that leads us straight to the most crucial part, the real strategy takeaway from this whole thing, which is you've built your content bank with all these details. Now the skill is filtering. You absolutely do not say everything at once. You pick and choose based on the situation.
Tailoring the message. That's the key, isn't it? Knowing what to pull out of the bank and when.
Precisely. The script gives a couple of examples, like in a class.
Right. In a class setting, Mark or Anna would probably just say their name, maybe mention they're learning English because they like to learn new things. Keep it simple, relevant to the context.
Minimal info needed. Goal is just introduction and shared purpose. But what about, say, a party? The script suggests name, and a hobby is a good opener.
Yeah, hi, I'm Anna. I love to paint. Or, I'm Mark, big fan of old rock music. It's an instant conversation starter related to leisure, fitting for a party.
Exactly. Now let's take it further. What if Mark, the English teacher, is at a professional networking event for educators? He's not going to lead with Rocky the dog, is he?
Definitely not. So what would he pull from his bank?
He'd lead with the relevant role. I'm Mark, an English teacher. Then maybe connect a seemingly unrelated interest back to his profession, like, I also play soccer, which actually reminds me a lot about teamwork and clear communication things I try to bring into the classroom.
Ooh, nice connection. Okay. What about Anna, the art student? Say she's applying for a graphic design internship. What does she highlight?
She'd focus on the creative anchors, right? I'm Anna, an art student. I spend most weekends painting, which has taught me a lot about composition and color. I'm also an avid reader, especially adventure stories, so I really appreciate visual storytelling.
Okay, so she's emphasizing dedication, visual skills, narrative sense, things directly relevant to graphic design.
And she'd leave out the cat, the pasta preference, maybe even the parents' jobs. It's all about selecting the details that serve the purpose of that specific interaction.
So the rule is Know your audience, know your goal for the intro. Start with the core identity, then layer in maybe one bit of contrast, one emotional anchor, perhaps that relatability quirk, but only if they fit the context.
You've nailed it. Sequence and select based on relevance.
And there's one final piece the script really emphasizes, no matter what details you choose.
Yes. The delivery.
Yeah.
Hugely important. It has to be simple, clear, friendly, and
Just smile.
the smile. It sounds cheesy, maybe, but that positive open tone is fundamental. The content structure is great. It gives you confidence, but the delivery is what makes the connection.
So true. Okay, this has been incredibly useful. We've really broken down that script and extracted a solid framework. Core identity, lifestyle contrast, emotional anchors like pets and family, personality indicators through like Hobbies, and that smart use of a small dislike for relatability.
And crucially, the strategy of tailoring it all. We've turned that potentially awkward tell me about yourself moment into a structured opportunity.
Fantastic. Right. And now a quick but important note for everyone listening. If you found this deep dive helpful, if you want more tips on improving your English communication,
Please do subscribe to our channel, NIA English Channel. It really helps us keep creating this content.
and give this discussion a thumbs up, a like. It helps other learners discover this framework, which is what we want. More confident introductions out there.
Absolutely. And share it.
Wow.
Share it with friends, colleagues, anyone you know who's learning English or maybe just feels a bit stuck when introducing themselves.
Spread the knowledge.
And now for a little challenge. A provocative thought, maybe. Don't just listen to this, practice it right now.
Ooh, homework.
Easy homework. Go down to the comments section, put this framework into action just a tiny bit. Write 1 or 2 simple sentences about yourself.
What should they include?
Maybe your name and either one hobby you enjoy or one of those relatable quirks of trivial dislike. Let's see them. My name is X and I really enjoy Y. Or my name is Z and I really don't like olives waiting in line, etc.
Nice. Put the theory into practice immediately. Let's see those comments.
So yeah, give it a try. It was great digging into this with you today.
Likewise. Really useful stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all from us. Goodbye for now.
Bye, everyone.